Throughout history, humans have exhibited diverse culinary practices that often spark curiosity and sometimes controversy. From the exotic delicacies of the far reaches of the world to the comfort food that brings us together, there's no denying our relationship with food is deeply rooted in culture. But there are instances where the line between nourishment and survival becomes blurred, leading to dramatic acts of survival that raise eyebrows. One such notorious example comes from the tragic history of shipwrecks, where surviving crew members have resorted to desperate measures, including cannibalism. Such extreme behavior has led to intense discussions surrounding ethics, survival, and nature. While the thought of humans eating their own kind might be unsettling, did you know that cannibalism isn't limited to us? In fact, it's prevalent in the animal kingdom. Many species, as part of their natural instincts, engage in cannibalistic behavior for reasons ranging from survival to population control. In this video, I will unravel the fascinating world of animal cannibalism. We'll explore why certain animals consume their own species, the evolutionary benefits behind this behavior, and the unique circumstances that trigger such actions in the wild. Trust me, you'll find the answers both surprising and eye-opening. So, stick around as we dive into the wild and sometimes gruesome tales of the creatures that take the phrase, "eat or be eaten," to a whole new level. Cannibalism in the animal kingdom is a fascinating behavior driven by various traits observed across different species. One of the primary motivations for cannibalism is nutritional pressure, which often arises when animals face food shortages or scarce resources, leading them to consume their own kind as an alternative food source. This behavior acts as a survival strategy in environments where competition is high, allowing species to eliminate rivals and reduce competition for food. Cannibalism is also size-specific. Larger animals often prey on smaller ones, and certain species may engage in sexual cannibalism, such as praying mantises, where females consume males after mating to enhance nutrient intake for egg production. Additionally, some species, like specific frogs and snakes, exhibit cannibalism as a method of parental care, consuming weaker offspring to increase the survival chances of their stronger kin. Territorial behavior can also trigger cannibalism, where males may kill rivals to assert dominance for mates. Population dynamics are influenced as cannibalism helps control numbers, preventing overpopulation and resource depletion. Furthermore, it has been suggested that cannibalism may confer genetic advantages, as it allows stronger individuals to survive and pass on their genes. Young animals may learn about this behavior from parental figures, impacting their responses later in life. While environmental conditions can trigger cannibalistic behavior due to changes in habitat or population density, understanding these traits enriches our knowledge of ecological balance and interspecies interactions within diverse habitats. Cannibalism has been observed in more than 1,500 species across the animal kingdom. Let me share some interesting examples of animals that partake in this behavior. The infamous praying mantis is known for their unique posture and hunting techniques. These fascinating insects are notorious for sexual cannibalism. After mating, the female sometimes eats the male. This is not just mindless cruelty, it's an evolutionary strategy. By consuming the male, the female gains vital nutrients that enhance her reproductive success, improving her chances of producing healthy offspring. Researchers believe that this behavior also attracts males, as the process releases pheromones that invite more suitors. Next, let's venture into the world of the African wild dog. These highly social pack hunters exhibit fascinating behavior, especially when it comes to their pups. When resources are scarce, adult wild dogs may consume their weaker or sick pups. On the flip side, they often regurgitate food for their young to consume, but this harsh reality helps keep the pack strong. Cannibalism serves as a method of population control, removing individuals that might not survive or compete for resources efficiently. Our distant cousin chimpanzees is on the list as well. Now, chimpanzees aren't just randomly munching on each other. Cannibalism is often tied to territory wars, where male chimps from rival groups clash. After a brutal battle, the victors might kill and consume the infants of their enemies. Think of it as a brutal combination of eliminating competition and making sure no resources go to waste. Maternal cannibalism can happen in times of extreme hardship, like when food is scarce or humans are encroaching on their territory. A mother chimp might sadly eat her own offspring to ensure the survival of herself and any remaining young. Let's bring this back into the familiar realm of pets with ferrets. Did you know that when housed together, ferrets exhibit cannibalistic behaviors? It's not out of aggression, but often emerges when the animals are stressed or feel threatened. In some intense encounters, especially in overcrowded environments, ferrets may attack and kill a weaker or sick member of their litter, sometimes even consuming them. This reflects both a survival instinct and a way to maintain dominance within their territory. Who can forget the king of the jungle? The tiger, renowned for their hunting prowess, occasionally engages in cannibalism. During scarcity, especially when prey is difficult to find, a tiger may kill and consume a weaker individual within its own territory to eliminate competition. Moreover, in stressed environments or captivity, instances of adult tigers consuming younger cubs have been documented, driven more by instinct to ensure that the stronger members survive. Our sixth example hails from the depths of our forests, introducing the rattlesnake. While they're known for their venomous bite, these reptiles can engage in cannibalism. When food sources are scarce, rattlesnakes may resort to hunting other rattlesnakes. This is particularly common during denning season, when many snakes aggregate in winter dens. The largest snakes will often prey on smaller ones in a dramatic fight for food. Get ready for a chilling revelation. The sand tiger shark displays an extreme case of intrauterine cannibalism. When pregnant, the female produces several embryos, but only the strongest survive. The larger embryos actually consume their smaller siblings in the womb. This brutal survival strategy allows the surviving sharks to be born more developed and ready to hunt. Nature can be merciless. On to a more shocking yet common example. Chickens. These barnyard birds are not as peaceful as they appear. When under stress or in overcrowded conditions, they often resort to cannibalism. Chickens sometimes peck at and consume weaker members, or even their own protein and calcium-rich eggs. This behavior can escalate quickly and become habitual if it goes unchecked. Effective management and providing sufficient space are crucial to curbing this tendency. Now, let's dive into the waters and talk about goldfish. Although they appear innocent, goldfish have been known to consume their own offspring, especially in cramped aquarium settings. When a female goldfish births fry, the stress of competition for food can prompt adult goldfish to eat their offspring. Ensuring a safe environment with enough food can mitigate this distressing behavior. Turning our attention to reptiles, the green iguana displays cannibalistic tendencies over survival. In times of food scarcity, elder iguanas may hunt and consume younger ones. This behavior can arise in captivity as well, particularly when space is limited, turning a seemingly peaceful environment into a battleground for survival. Next, we have toads. Many species of toads exhibit opportunistic cannibalism, especially after rain when they emerge en masse to breed. When the pools of water become crowded, larger toads may consume smaller ones simply because they are present and provide a convenient food source. They can also eat weaker or diseased individuals to maintain population vigor. And finally, the last example on my list, the herring gull. These birds are known for their impressive adaptation to their environments. Herring gulls may engage in cannibalism primarily during the breeding season, depending on food availability. There have been sightings of them stealing their neighbors' eggs to consume and also consuming the weakest chicks in their own nests. This behavior not only ensures that stronger chicks survive, but reinforces the survival of the fittest mentality prevalent in nature. These are just few examples. In addition to this, lions, polar bears, and certain spider species have been observed practicing cannibalism. YouTube thinks you will love this video, so check it out. Also guys, please help me by liking this video so YouTube can show this to more curious people like you and me.